Welcome to our channel. Today, we're learning how to play Coup, a fast-paced card game of deception and strategy for 2 to 6 players. Set in a dystopian universe, players represent powerful figures and use bluffing, negotiation, and strategy to eliminate opponents. The goal is to be the last player with at least one character card, achieved by eliminating other players' characters through coup actions or forcing them to reveal their cards. To set up, shuffle the character cards and deal 2 cards and 2 coins to each player. Place the remaining cards and coins in the middle of the play area as the court deck and treasury respectively. Keep your cards secret from other players. Each player should also have a reference card. In the game, players take turns in clockwise order, choosing one action each turn with no passing allowed. After a player selects an action, others can challenge or counter it. If no challenges or counter actions occur, the action succeeds. Challenges are resolved before any actions or counter actions. When a player loses all character cards, both cards become face-up. They're out of the game, returning coins to the treasury. The game ends when only one player remains. A player may choose any one action they want and can afford. Actions fall under 2 categories: general actions and character actions. Before we go through what these actions are, take note that if a player starts their turn with 10 or more coins, they must launch a coup that turn as their only action. Alright, let's talk actions. General actions. General actions are always available. On your turn, you may do one of the following. Draw income. Take 1 coin from the treasury. Receive foreign aid. Take 2 coins from the treasury. This can be blocked by the Duke. Launch a coup. Pay 7 coins to the treasury and launch a coup against another player. That player immediately loses a character card of their choice. A coup is always successful. Remember, if you start your turn with 10 or more coins, you are required to launch a coup as your only action. Let's go through the character actions now. Character actions. In order to take a character action, you must first claim that you have that character card. Before you execute the character's action, any player at the table can challenge your claim. Assuming there is no challenge or counteraction, you may take any of the following actions related to your claimed character. Duke. You can tax. Take 3 coins from the treasury. Assassin. Assassinate. Pay 3 coins to the treasury and launch an assassination against another player. If successful, that player immediately loses a character card. This can be blocked by a Contessa. The Captain. You can steal. Take 2 coins from another player. If they only have 1 coin, take 1. This can be blocked by the Ambassador or the Captain. Finally, the Ambassador. You can exchange cards with the court. First, take 2 random cards from the court deck. Choose which, if any, to exchange with your face-down cards. Then return 2 cards to the court deck. Now let's see how challenges and counteractions work. Any action or counteraction using character claims can be challenged. Any other player can issue a challenge to a player regardless of whether they are involved in the action. Once an action or counteraction is declared, other players must be given an opportunity to challenge. Once play continues, challenges can no longer be issued. If a player is challenged, they must prove it by showing the relevant character is one of their face-down cards. If they can't, or do not wish to, prove it, they lose the challenge. If they can prove it, the challenger loses. Whoever loses a challenge immediately loses a character by flipping up one of the character cards. The player whose failed action it was will also take back any coins he may have paid. For the player who successfully proves their character, they first return that card to the court deck, reshuffle the court deck, and take a random replacement card. The action will proceed. Counteractions. Counteractions can be taken by other players to intervene or block a player's action. They can be done anytime in response to the active player. Those players may claim to have certain characters and use their abilities to counteract another player. They may be telling the truth or bluffing. Like regular character actions, counteractions may be challenged, but if not challenged, they automatically succeed. If an action is successfully counteracted, the action fails, but any coins paid as the cost of the action remain spent. So what are these counteractions? There are 3. The Duke can block foreign aid. Any player claiming the Duke may counteract and block a player attempting to collect foreign aid. The player trying to gain foreign aid receives no coins that turn. The Contessa can block assassination. The player who is being assassinated may claim the Contessa and counteract to block the assassination. The assassination fails, but the fee paid by the player for the assassin remains spent. Finally, for the ambassador or the captain, they can both block stealing. The player who is being stolen from may claim either the ambassador or the captain and counteract to block the steal. The player trying to steal receives no coins that turn. We have here an unofficial 2-player variant of the rules, as many in the global board gaming community have claimed that it's a lot more fun than the official 2-player rules. Players set up with 2 cards and 2 coins per player as usual. When one player loses a card, they may draw a new one from the court deck. When they have 6 face-up cards in front of them, they lose the game. Also, when using a coup action, the player must call the coup. They have to name a specific character to kill. The other player must be honest and reveal if they have the character. If they do, they flip up that character card and draw 1 card from the court deck, and play resumes. If they don't, they prove so by flipping open both of their cards and then draw 2 new ones from the court deck, select which 2 to keep, and return the other 2 to the top of the court deck. And that's it! We guarantee that you will spend hours playing Coup, as many before you have. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this tutorial, like, share, and subscribe for more game guides. Let us know in the comments which game you'd like to master next.